Tron, thank you for the follow. I only just caught that. I really do appreciate that follow. Really do appreciate that follow. Right. Yep. Excellent. Yep. Bullying in any form and any negativity is not welcome in this stream. Any negative will be dealt with. Any bullying will be an instant ban. This is a positive stream / community, and none of that is welcome. Please enjoy the show. Lovely people, you know what time it is. It's GMW time. This is Tuesday afternoon, evening, wherever you may be. And this is GMW, folks. GMW here on a Tuesday evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you may be. And it's time. And we're coming close, ladies and gentlemen, 3 weeks away before the end of the road. And I forgot to change the thing. And I forgot to change the what they call it. So tonight you've got the remnants of what happened last week still. And fuck it, we're going to keep the, what they call it as well. So yeah, Bakersfield, you're in for a treat. I forgot to change the what they call it. I know there's something I forgot to do, but we're good. We'll work with it. It's fine. This is GMW. And like I said, this is basically the fallout from last week anyway. So we can go with it. Underground on Saturday worked well. And I will put that up on the YouTube channel ASAP. But tonight, ladies and gents, we're going to kick off with Hannibal Black and Mr. OA. Yes, Mr. OA is now your new hardcore champion. He has finally won a singles title, if you can believe that. Mercedes, Amanda Drake, Dragon Queen, and Amazing are going to go in a four-way dance. 2 matches for the upcoming Living for the Glory pay-per-view in December, which is December 18th. Because Mercedes goes one-on-one with Amanda Drake inside Hell in the Cell. And also Dragon Queen one-on-one with Amazing for the Women's Championship as well. Colleen Masters goes one-on-one with Alicia Cole today. Hopefully Colleen will have a match today. We'll see. And also a triple threat match, rather. In a triple threat match later on this evening as well. As you can see, we've got Evil Joe, EC3, and Bryan Danielson. I almost had somebody else there. So yeah, EC3, Bryan Danielson, Evil Joe later on this evening. Plus a whole lot more. Also, Bryan Danielson to be calling me out, apparently. Apparently he's not happy what happened on the weekend. He was meant to have a match with the Viking, but I stopped it. Okay? So I will decide Bryan Danielson rather's fate this evening. Okay? What is in store for him at Living for the Glory? You'll find out later on this evening. He will have a match at Living for the Glory. Who is his opponent going to be? We'll find out. We will find out, ladies and gentlemen, at Living for the Glory. Also this evening as well, besides that, Hollywood West, Billy Paragon, and you know what? I've added Maniac to this as well. This is a 3-way dance. That's going to come up later on this evening. Amish is here. He's going to call somebody out. Based on his victory over Votter yesterday, it is Votter one-on-one. Based his victory over Votter yesterday, it is Mass Terror one-on-one with Ray Wolf. We're going to see if Ray Wolf can accumulate that giant killing, as he was called yesterday on LCW, by beating Votter. We're going to see if he can do it on here today, with the chance of beating Mr. Mass Terror, the former hardcore champion, as well. I might be probably looking to get that belt back. So I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves wherever you may be this Tuesday afternoon, morning, evening, whatever it is in your end as well. As you can see, a little bit of a new layout here, ladies and gents, as well, which I actually like, to be fair. As you can see, I've got down below, above me, here, the new Drip Squad logo. I am a member of the Drip Squad, ladies and gentlemen, led by Biggie Sweats. And as you can see, as always, somewhere in this corner here, if I can put it behind here, this right here, is the family of gamers, as well, the fog, if you will. Yes. Now, there's a, what I call it in the corner as well, sub goal in the corner. I'm in the need of 15 goals, maybe. I'm going to look to get a new type of sub goal, to be honest with you. I'll have to look it up, but that'll do for now, I suppose. Because, well, yeah, it's pretty much that, if I'm being honest with you. But we'll see what happens on that. 15 goals. I just want to get past emotes. But I'm not begging for subs. They're there. There's no goal. Even though it says 124 days to go, I will reset it and everything once it's done, or sort of whatever. Like I say, it's all there. I just want to get past 15 so I can get some emotes. That's all I care about. It's okay, it's up to you. But it's up to you at the end of the day. You have final call on that. I'm not begging for subs. I'd never beg for subs. I'll tell you this right now. If I did, I would quit streaming. The World Heavyweight Champion. Also a contender now for the LCW World title too. As well. But this man, it has been announced, as you saw at the top of the show. If you saw the picture, well, you haven't seen the picture, I'll put it up later on at the beginning of the show. It has been announced, and it's settled, stoned, and it will be delivered December 18th. It's Trippy Flo, what's up? Nice emotes. What's up, what's up? Welcome yourself in. Very nice emotes, I must admit. I'll show you my new emote in chat as well. Hope all is well, sir. That's my new emote. Yeah, I'm doing alright, yeah. Hope all is well with you. Like I said, I've had a rough couple of months with everything going on. Drip Squad indeed. Yo, what up, Loco? Loco has the night off tonight, so, but his buddy Ray Wolf will be in action later on this evening. Yeah, I hope all is well with you, Mr. Flo. And yes, Drip Squad indeed. Now, I'll be honest with you with this logo down here. I messaged Biggie, he didn't reply back, and I didn't know about the little thing that he put in the stream team thing, which gives you the logos and everything. Because I made my own logo, and then somebody helped me out with it and everything, and then I got this logo here. And I'll tell you this right now, I love this logo down here. This logo is fire. But yeah. So yeah, Drip Squad indeed, folks. I am a member of the Drip Squad. Led by Biggie Sweats. If you don't know who he is, I suggest you go and look him up. Quick. So there you go. So yeah, hope all is well, everybody's end as well. Like I say, I've had a rough couple of months, but I'm bouncing back very slowly. Slower than I planned, but very slowly nonetheless. I'm still figuring things out, but hopefully, like I did on TikTok yesterday, hopefully I'll figure things out at the beginning of 2022. Bottom line is, I just want 2021 to be over. That's all. I don't care about anything else. I don't care about whatever. I just want 2021 to be over with now. Just want it to be done. When you lose two people that you love daily back to back in the space of the same month, kind of does that to you. I mean, we all lose family members, yada yada yada, I get it. But when you lose back to back, okay. You know, you lose back to back in the space of, was it 2 months? Yeah. But thanks for dropping in, Mr. Flo. Hope you like what you see. This is GMW, folks. This ends in 3 weeks. A series of this ends in 3 weeks. With the final show, which is going to be Living for the Glory. Still in the process of considering 2-night deal. All depends what I want to do. I've already got a few big matches made. This is one of them. The Viking will challenge OJJ for the World Heavyweight Championship as well. And there's more matches that I want to go on. Okay? There's more matches that I want to do. Or I would like to do. It's just a case of fitting it in. Do I want to go 2 nights, or do I want to stick to a 1-night spectacular? We'll see. I don't want to do too much matches on there. It might start earlier than planned as well. December 18th. It might start a little bit earlier than normal. Normally it starts at 7 o'clock. It might start a little bit early, about 6 o'clock UK time. I'm aiming for as well, depending on the matches, of course. So I'll start a little bit earlier than that. It's okay for me because on that day I have work to do. I've got to go to work on that day, but I have an early kickoff, so I'll be home from work. All things depending, I'll be home from work on about 2:30, about after 2:30 max. So I'll be able to prepare for it better than I normally would. Normally I would prepare for it at the beginning before I go to work, and then come home and then finish any finishing touches off and then do the show. But I won't be able to do that this time because it's all there as well. So we'll see, like I said, we'll see what happens. Oh! By the way, main event this evening. Who's Hogan going to face in the main event? My hand-picked person. Who have I got for Hogan? Find out later on. Hogan versus in the main event as well. And yes, Ray Wolf goes one-on-one with Mass Terror in the co-main event as well. Ray Wolf and Masked Terror. And this is your main event for Living for the Glory, folks. Yes, I haven't changed the arena, guys. This is the GMW Dynamite Arena, before anybody says anything. But this is the remnants of Dynamite as well, and I actually kind of like this arena, to be honest with you. I just hope we can make better arenas in the 2K22, but hey, what it is what it is, folks. I'll change the arena after the show. But this is your main event, ladies and gents. Right here. Your main event of the evening. For Living for the Glory. No matter what. If it's going to be on night 2, this will be the last match. And if I do decide to do it night 1, Amazing and Dragon Queen will headline night 1. Just to let you know. If I do decide to do it night 1. Like I said, it all depends on the matches. It might be a last minute call for me to do night 1. Like I said, it depends on what matches I want. Like at the end of the day, I'm just trying to make Living for the Glory spectacular. That ain't over by a long shot. You know, I'm just trying to make Living for the Glory spectacular as it can be. Okay? Because if we're going out with a bang. And by the way, Loco, thank you for the host. Oh, no. Anyway. And also, I want to talk about a few things during this broadcast as well. And hopefully people in the chat will understand what I mean. I'll talk about them in a second. Right, so Fatal 4-Way, ladies and gents. This is a 4-way dance with basically 2 matches in the same match for Living for the Glory. Because at Living for the Glory, it will be amazing defending the Women's Championship against Dragon Queen, the #1 contender. And also, as well, Amanda Drake going one-on-one with Mercedes. As well, inside Hell in the Cell, or what hopefully will be a Hell in the Cell match. Something to end this feud once and for all. Will these two be back for the next season of GMW? Who knows? Whoever wins I suppose both of them will end up being back, but like I say, whoever has the belt will definitely be back going into next season, 2022 of GMW. So yes, it's a 4-way dance. Knock on wood, there's no frigging glitching today. Also, as well, Mr. OA is your new hardcore champion here in GMW. He won the triple threat match? No, 3-way dance on Saturday on Underground, and he is now walking around with the hardcore championship, and Mr. Hannibal Black is not happy. Okay? Mr. Hannibal Black is not happy because he pinned the hardcore champion only to get pinned by the new champion himself. So coming up after this, it will be Mr. OA one-on-one with Hannibal Black as well. Also, Cody Masters is scheduled for wrestling action today. Also, a triple threat Extreme Rules match as well, involving Bryan Danielson, Evil Joe, and EC3. Winner will hopefully get a championship match, a TV title match, that is. We'll see what happens. Also, I decide the fate of Bryan Danielson going into Living for the Glory. What's his fate? We'll find out later on this evening. Ray Wolf one-on-one with Mass Terror. And who's Hogan fighting in the main event? Who have I brought in to fight Hogan? Find out later on. So, here we go, folks. 4-way dance with 2 matches from GMW's Living for the Glory pay-per-view as well. Paying tribute to Dynamite today, ladies and gents, as you can probably see. And I was paying tribute to Dynamite last week as well with the 2 episodes of GMW Dynamite. All episodes will eventually be up on the YouTube channel. Just look out for them. They're going to be up. Trust me. Trust me. As well. Amanda Drake. This rivalry between her and Mercedes will not end. Well, it's going to end after what happened last week. So it's going to be these two inside Hell in the Cell. That's right, Hell in the Cell match for Living for the Glory. And sooner or later, this two is going to end. Amanda Drake beat Mercedes last week here on GMW TV. And, or GMW Wrestling. And, yeah. She attacked her after the match. So, this rivalry is far from over. Also, the Lobos and what they call a feud is far from over as well. I really don't know what to do with the Lobos thing.
And her opponents, first, from Birmingham, Alabama, Mercedes Donna Marie Hayes.
That's Nemesis. Loco Joe will wrestle again on Thursday. He's got the night off tonight, but I'm sure he'll be watching his boy Ray Wolf take on Mass Terror later on this evening. After Ray's big win yesterday on LCW against Vota, will he do the same to Mr. Mass Terror this evening? We'll find out later on. I don't know what to do for the Lobos, what matches I want for the Lobos on there as well. I'm kind of hoping from December 11th, or December 12th, I should say, for the for December 12th with the what they call it, the LCW pay-per-view. Because I do, like I said to Loco yesterday, I do have a match in mind involving LCW on Living for the Glory. The LCW World Champion defending the world title against the TTV Champion as well. SB, what's up, man? What's up, what's up? Hope you're well, sir. Ladies and gents, a guy who's pretty much like Camp as well. Camp roasts him a lot. All I do is Camp. But he's also a soon-to-be partnered streamer. I don't know if you are a partnered streamer. But apparently you were close according to Camp, from what I heard. But guys, go and check him out. Just go and check him out. He's a good dude, good guy. And yes, you are a partnered streamer because I can see the tick next to you. So yes, you are a partnered streamer. Verified. So yes, go and check him out though, guys. He's really, really good. Really good. Like Camp, get in there, network, show your love, show support, do all that good stuff as well. He's really cool. He's really cool. Hope you're doing well, sir. And yes, as you can see, he was playing Call of Duty Vanguard. I'm kind of liking Vanguard, if I'm being honest with you. I'm kind of liking the look of it. It's very tempting to get, I must admit. I wasn't going to like it. I don't know if I was going to like it at first. I was like thinking to myself, is this going to work? You know, or is this going to be like normal previous Call of Duties in the past at one big huge clusterfuck? Because there has been some Call of Duties in the past. You're like, oh yeah, we're going to wait. Yeah, it's all Call of Duty and that. Yeah, fuck off. You know. We all do, SB, mate. I appreciate you being here, man. Like I say, handle your business and that. We all do. I can promise you this, SB, guaranteed, if I took a poll from all the wrestling fans back in the day, right? All the wrestling fans back in the day who watched WWF like we all did, I did, and everybody else did, I can guarantee you right now, they want WWF. They don't want WWE. I can promise you that right now. But the reason why it's now WWE is because of the World Wildlife Fund, okay? Which is why I will never support that charity, because they ruined it. Apparently, back in the day, they had a deal with WWE to use the WWF as well, because apparently they had WWF, and it was very confusing with them as well, because when I would imagine 99% of the time when you talk about WWF, they were thinking of the World Wildlife Fund. But yeah, apparently WWE now broke a deal with them, which caused them to go to court, go for a lawsuit, and WWE had no choice but to change the name, which is now WWE, World Wrestling Entertainment. I don't know why they didn't stick to WWFE. Maybe that was too much, I suppose. I mean, back in the day, before it was called WWE or WWF, it was called WWWF, Worldwide Wrestling Federation. But when Vince McMahon Jr. took over, not Senior, Junior, when Vince McMahon took over and bought it from his dad, he took out one of the he took out one of the W's and made it World Wrestling Federation. And then they all went fast forward to now, and then they decided to go with WWFE at first, and then they just said, "Sack it, get the F out," and then they trimmed it from WWF to WWE. It's complicated, but it's a good thing I'm a wrestling guru. But it's mental, man. But yes, we all miss the old days, ladies and gents, of WWF, because the new WWE right now, what's going on at the moment in WWE is a fail. It really is a fail. SmackDown, not so much. SmackDown is probably the better show, if I'm being honest with you. Only just though, the better show. It is watchable. Fuck knows what's going on with Raw at the moment. It's just 3 hours of a shit show. Although I will admit, Raw this past Monday was decent. I have to admit. There were some decent aspects to Raw this week as well. Doesn't change the fact that it was a better show. That SmackDown is still by an inch a better show. But there was some decent aspects to Raw this week, I've got to admit. You know, credit where it's due in that. Yes, it was watchable. It was previous times it hasn't been watchable, but Raw was watchable. You know, with the triple threat match with Big E and Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens now for day one. So hopefully that's the best thing, but I doubt it. You know, I doubt it was. Deep down, despite the fact it was watchable yesterday, Raw is still the biggest clusterfuck in WWE at the moment. And the only way they're going to make that show better is that if they trim one out. It's alright doing 3-hour shows, but if you're going to do 3-hour shows, you've got to make it presentable. You've got to make it presentable. Raw haven't done that. The only time 3-hour shows were presentable was when Nitro was doing WWE, WCW. They used to do weekly shows, 3 hours on a weekly basis, on occasions. Yes, the odd here and there and everything, but Nitro was watchable. Raw at the moment, especially being in the PG era, is not. So there you go. Yeah. Oh, Mercedes is eliminated by the women's champion. We're down to 3. Nice. This is GMW, Gamesmatter Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. Get yourself over there as well. Also, ladies and gents, besides SB being in here, which I very much appreciate as well, I want you to go and check this man out as well. The man, the myth, the legend. I was waiting for him yesterday, and then I saw his what they call it yesterday, his Discord. I saw his Discord yesterday, and he wasn't on because he had the flu. But this is my man right here, folks. Go and check him out, Mr. All I Do Is Camp. Exactly the same as SB as well. He lets you promote, he lets you network and everything and do all that good stuff. No matter if you meet people, you make sure you follow through, guys, and show that support. I do it all the time, so it's nothing new to me. You know, but he's like SB, partner as well. Just great, bro. Both great people right there, ladies and gentlemen. Both good people. SB scored 1987, and the one and only Mr. All I Do Is Camp. Hopefully Camp will be on this week, sometime this week, to make up for Monday. Hopefully. But from what I got yesterday as well, he was checking. He went to have a COVID test as well to check to see if he had to check to see if the flu was if actually COVID. Hopefully it wasn't. But I had the flu about a month or so ago, and I'll be honest with you, I actually thought it was COVID. I actually was a little scared myself, ladies and gentlemen, about it being COVID, but then I realised now it's just a normal flu. But it fucked me up. I'm not even gonna lie. Follow All Games FC. Welcome in, first time chatter. Always nice to see the first time chatters this evening as well, besides all that. A few I know, a few I don't know, but I appreciate them being here. This is Gamesmatter Wrestling, folks. This ends December 18th. All of this ends December 18th, and the next time you will see GMW here on this very channel, on this very broadcast or whatever like this, the next time you'll see it will be in 2K22, which will be in March, beginning of April-ish. Oh, will Dragon Queen tap out? Well, make her adversary tap out for looking for the goal? Nope. Follow All Games FC. Welcome in, sir. How am I? I'm doing good. That's a pile driver. Or corkscrew pile driver. 1, 2, 3. And the world champion's eliminated, so we're down to 2. I'm doing alright. Like I say, a bit of a rough couple of months and everything with the loss of family members and that. But I'm getting back there. I am. I want 2021 to be over with now, so I can focus on 2022. And yeah, it's just same old, really, just a normal thing. Hope all is well at your end. By the way, ladies and gents, and I hope SB, even though he's working, he's a busy man and all that, I hope everybody's listening to this in the chat as well. I want people to understand this. Something happened yesterday. Or something happened, yeah, it was yesterday, it was mainly yesterday, because I talked to the person about it, right, because I talked to the person about it. On this platform that we do. Beautiful corkscrew suplex there. Is Amanda Drake going to go and end this right now? Yep. Pile driver right in the center of the ring. Has Amanda Drake beaten the #1 contender? No. Dragon Queen has her number, folks, just to let you know. But yeah, there's one thing about Discord, which is why I'm making a private Discord for people that want to be a part of the Discord and are not toxic. More on that another day, maybe later on. But I am making a private Discord. But this is the reason why Discord's been toxic for me a lot. Oh, in recent times I've used it. Right? If you are on this platform and you follow a streamer, no matter who it is, say if you follow SB, for example, you follow his stuff and everything like that. Right? You follow his stream, you do all that good stuff as well, and do all that stuff and all that. Right? Just because you're in his stream or you're a part of his community doesn't mean that you can. That doesn't say you can leave that community and go and join another one. Okay? You can be a part of more than one community. Because something happened yesterday. A friend of mine on here, she thought that somebody was awesome, pretty much, but this person left her community to go and join another one. You're allowed to be a part of more than one community. Okay? No matter who it is. Just as long as that community is positive and not toxic. I'm just saying. You're allowed to be a part of more than one community. So I don't understand that. If I'm being honest with you. I don't understand why that happened. But, you know, life goes on and all that stuff and everything. So I genuinely don't understand that. Why people do, or why somebody would do that. You join one community and then you leave that community to go to another one. You're allowed to be a part of more than one community or more than one thing. You know? That would be like me joining camp and leaving camp to go and join SB's community. I'm a part of both of them. Okay? And that was a cradle power driver, and the #1 contender has got huge momentum. But I'm allowed to, but I'm a part of both. You know? I'm a part of both communities. You know? I'm not a part of, I don't think I'm a part of SB's Discord yet, but you know what I mean. You know? You can be a part of more than one community, man. And that's the kind of bullshit I don't like. That's the kind of bullshit that makes me, you know, back away from Discord once in a while, man. I don't like that shit, man. I really don't. That shit don't fight. That shit don't fire with me, man. That shit don't play with me. You know. That'd be like also, for example, me leaving Loco's Discord or community. Me leaving him and going to another one. You know, the shit don't make sense, but Dragon Queen gets a huge win going into building up for a match at Living for the Glory. You know, it just doesn't make sense to me why somebody would do that. You can be a part of more than one community. Or more than one Discord or whatever. You can be a part of that. There's no way in the contract or anything like that. There's no way that says that you can't be a part of more than one. But people have their different ways, I suppose. You know, people have their ways of doing things, which is toxic. And like I say, I don't want to be a part of that. Which is and that's the kind of reason why I normally stay away from Discord. I mean, the Discord that I have up is mainly for people to keep in touch with me, you know, and also people to look out for me when I'm on. Pretty much, but I'm also making a private Discord as well. At least, I only want positive people in that Discord. I don't want no toxic bullshit. You know, you either want to be a part of that Discord or you don't. Simple as that. Anyway, Hannibal Black, one-on-one in this wrestling match, not a hardcore match, a wrestling match with a new hardcore champion. Mr. Owe. Yes, Mr. Owe is finally a champion. As well. And also, as well, this is IRL stuff, what I'm about to talk about. I hate my dentist. I really do. They are so stupid, it's not even funny. Okay? Perfect example of that. I went to see him at the beginning of October. Right? I was meant to see him at 10:30 one time. Meant to see him at 10:30. They didn't do anything or any of that stuff. 10:30, whatever. Didn't do anything. I went there at 10 o'clock. I was there about 10 o'clock-ish. Right? The appointment was for 10:30, but I couldn't wait. I couldn't be pestered, so I thought, fuck it, I'll go and see him. I'll just go there and wait, and then at least I'm there and I'm ready to go. But she was behind. And about 10:30-ish, or maybe 20 past, she said that we are way behind and blah, blah, blah. You know, we might be a little bit late and everything like that. So, they were 10 minutes behind. So I thought, fine, no problem. So, 10:30, 10 minutes, it's 20 to 11. I was still there at 10 to. And I was there for a full hour, pretty much. And I just bunned it. I said, here, let me save you your job. All she had to have done was come down and say, instead of saying, oh, it would be 10 minutes and everything like that, all she had to do was just come down and say, we might not be able to get you in. And I would have gladly rearranged the appointment and come back another day. You know? Work with people. But they didn't. And just as I was about to leave, she came down and said, don't want. And I walked away. But eventually, we rearranged the appointment and eventually came back as well. Had the appointment. And that. She seemed alright. You know, she seemed legit. So I walked it in, and we had the appointment and everything. And we made the appointment, we rearranged the appointment. I'm supposed to go back in there for a clean. But we rearranged the appointment for next year, which was April. Okay, April of next year. Now, I'm guessing at first it was a back end of April. Then about a month or so later, I get a post in the mail from them with a new day, with a new time. You know, with a new time and a new day. In April still, but they made it early April. At the beginning of April next year. You know, why couldn't they have just phoned me and let me know to begin with, which instead of wasting that money to send it out to a post, they had my phone number. All they had to do was call me or left a text message or even left a voicemail to say, oh, so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. You know, we made the appointment, let us know if we want that as well. And I'd have been gladly alright with it. So they sent me in the thing, proper post. You know, maybe a bad example, but like that. Pop a post. Normally you'd send in a mail, first class stamps and all, and everything. But all it was just a little piece of, like a squared piece of paper telling me my appointment and day and time and all that stuff. I thought that was a waste of time. They could have just phoned me. They tried to phone me again today, and asking me, "Are you due in for a clean? Would you like to come in?" I'm like, no. I didn't answer the phone because I was having to lie down, but they were like wanting me to come in. I'm like, you made the appointment for April. You wasted a bit of your money to send me a new appointment for the beginning of April and change my appointment around, and now you want me to come in. And now you're phoning me up, offering me to come in and everything like that. What was the point of making the appointments in the fucking first place? What you should have done was make the appointment for me to come back in for a clean, and then make the appointment. I bunned it. I said, here, you made the appointment for next April, we're doing it next April. You know? Fuck that. So fucking retarded. You know, what was the point in doing that in the first place? You know? They could have just made the appointment. We could have had the appointment, and then rearrange the appointment again for me to come back in for a clean maybe a couple of weeks later. Okay? You know, a couple of weeks or so later. Fine. No problem. Right? No problem whatsoever. And then make the appointment for next April. But they didn't. They made the appointment for next April. And then to top it off, they made the appointment for next April, and then they made themselves even bigger idiots by sending me that little appointment in the letter when they could have just phoned me. So I bunned it. I said, you made the appointment for next April, we're doing it next April, baby. Okay? I'm not wasting my time coming in now. Fuck that. Their fault, not mine. Deal with it. But it's stupid. You know, that's what I've always said, ladies and gentlemen, as well. I've always said this. Stupidity. I can't work with stupidity. You know, I want to bang my head against the wall sometimes. That shit, man. So stupid. It really is. So stupid. Just bang my head against the wall and think to myself, doof, doof, doof. Why do people do this? You know, that kind of shit. It's so moronic. But anyway. Oh, hot shot. Nope, suplex. Oh. I kind of hope Mr. Owe beats him here. But Hannibal Black was pissed. You know, he felt he had him beat. He had the match won. And winning back the hardcore title. He thought he had that match won. Because, no, he felt he had the match won. No, he felt he had the match won and all. But then Mr. Owe being, and I think he might have beaten him here. That was his version of Kinshasa. Referee slow as usual. 1, 2. And Mr. Owe with a win. And Mr. Owe proving that it wasn't a fluke on Saturday. Him winning the Hardcore Championship was legit. I'm kind of happy for Mr. Owe, man. He's finally won a belt. Since winning the King of the Ring, he had a world title match which he failed against the Big Amish. Right? He had a world title match which he failed against the Big Amish. He lost the television championship opportunity he had at Anarchy Rose against Ray. Multi-time chance for the tag team titles. Failed. And now he's walking around with the hardcore title. So I'm kind of glad for him in that respect. So, I really am. Right. Hope all is well, peeps. Hope you enjoyed the show. If you didn't see it, this is it right here. This is your main event of Living for the Glory, December 18th. Right here. The World Heavyweight Championship will be defended. OJJ, you saw at the top of the hour, or the top of the show today. OJJ, one-on-one with the Viking. That's right, the Viking. The former television champion, inaugural World Heavyweight Champion as well. He's the inaugural World Heavyweight Champion. Right, and at the top of the hour, these two had a confrontation. It's all going to be settled. It's all going to be settled at the pay-per-view, December 18th. And yes, this will be definitely on December 18th, even if I do decide to do a 2-night deal. This will be December 18th, no matter what, whether it's a 2-night deal or not. This will be the main event of, if this is a 2-night deal, this will be the main event of December 18th. The World Heavyweight Championship. GMW World Title. The Viking and OJJ one-on-one. This will be the undisputed main event as well. There's a double main event as well, because Amazing goes one-on-one with Dragon Queen for the women's title. But this is the main event. Viking won the Ring Madness Royal Rumble. He gets the opportunity to go and face the World Heavyweight Champion as well. Will OJJ have to defend that belt going into the pay-per-view? Probably not. And at the rate it's going, he probably won't either. But, like I said, we can only see. We can only wait. But yes, that is your main event for Living for the Glory right there. The World Heavyweight Championship. The Viking, one-on-one with OJJ. Will the Viking become the world champion once again and go into the new season as heavyweight champion of the world? Or will OJJ remain supreme and carry that belt for the Mafia into 2022? We'll find out December 18th. Right now, it's Colleen Masters and Alicia Cole one-on-one. Colleen Masters, talking about inaugural champion. This is your inaugural Women's World Champion.
Making her way.
Oh, for goodness sake, it's her again. Ronda Rousey. This happened on Saturday. This is exactly what happened on Saturday. Ronda Rousey. Apparently she has an issue with Colleen. I have no idea what the issue is. Maybe she wants to match with Colleen. And you know what? I'm going to book it. Colleen Masters, Ronda Rousey, Living for the Glory. You heard me correct. Colleen Masters, Ronda Rousey, Living for the Glory. It's on. I don't know what the hell's going on here. But Rousey wants the match. She's got it. Colleen Masters, Ronda Rousey, Living for the Glory. Unbelievable. Colleen Masters, Ronda Rousey, Living for the Glory. Hopefully, some answers will become of this Thursday on GMW. We need to get to the bottom of this. Why is Rousey attacking Colleen? We'll find out Thursday. Right, your first half main event. Your first half main event of the evening is this. Ladies and gents, three-way dance. No, triple threat match, excuse me. EC3, Evil Joel, and Bryan Danielson. Whoever wins this will be in line for a television championship match. And I know the perfect day to do it, too. Should we do it? Whoever wins this will be in line for a world television title match. So yeah, guys, like I said, look, I'm always honest on my shows. I'm always honest on my streams. Okay? I'm always honest. You know, don't let anyone dictate you on your streams. You dictate them, pretty much. You know? Don't let anyone dictate you. Like I said, I don't understand that, though. You join one community, and then because you want to join another community, you leave one community to go to another. That makes no sense to me. And that's the kind of toxicity I don't want to be a part of. So that person's Discord who I was in, I left. Because I don't want to be a part of that. You know, she made me VIP in her stream as well. I don't want to be a part of that, man. You know. I don't know if it's about loyalty to the other one, to the person who she pretty much fucked over. But, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I want to be a part of that. You know.
Making his way to the ring.
That shit don't vibe with me.
Argentina, weighing in at 130 pounds. Extreme Joe.
You know. One thing about the internet as well, and like I said this last week as well. That's where most the internet is where most of this bullying comes from. You know, and I don't understand how people roll like that, man. The whole thing just makes no sense to me. How people can do that. And like I said, that's the kind of stuff I don't want to be a part of. You know, I don't want to be a part of any of that stuff, man. I try to stay as positive as I can be. Keyword, try.
And his opponents, first, weighing in at 231 pounds, EC3.
Go get him! Shut the fuck up, you mug. EC3 to be a champion again. The reason why EC3 is here in GMW, ladies and gentlemen, because I want the TNA EC3. And that's what I want. I don't want the WWE the WWE retard. Do I want the Ring of Honor EC3? Maybe. But I'm aiming for the TNA EC3. That's why I brought him here. I'm aiming for the TNA EC3. You know, that's what I'm aiming for. The TNA EC3. That's what I'm aiming for. The TNA EC3. Ryan Danielson.
From Aberdeen, Washington, weighing in at 210 pounds, Daniel Bryan.
God, these creepers are creepy. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So, whoever wins this will get a television championship match. Pretty much. That's the aim for this, ladies and gentlemen. You win this, you get a TV title shot. Simples. Simple as that. You win this, you get a TV championship match. Here we go. Three-way dance. German suplex. This is your first half main event as well, by the way, folks. Coming up next. This is a triple threat match, by the way, sorry. Three-way dance is coming up later. As a matter of fact, it's coming up next. Billy Paragon, Hollywood West, and Maniac. I decided to throw a Maniac in there because I could. So, like I say, that's coming up as well. Ray Wolf one-on-one with Mr. Mass Terror later on this evening as well. And also, besides all that as well, Mass Terror, Ray Wolf, and yes, who is Hogan facing in the main event? Courtesy of yours truly. Find out later on. Ow. There's a triple threat match. First pinfall submission, I suppose. We'll get the championship match. Also, what is the fate of Bryan Danielson going into Living for the Glory? He's going to have a match at Living for the Glory. He's going to have a match at Living for the Glory. But who's his opponent? We already find out later as well. Colleen Masters one-on-one with Ronda Rousey as well. That's coming up at Living for the Glory. Hopefully we'll get some answers to why Rousey's been attacking Colleen. Hopefully we'll get some answers to that later on this evening. Oh, what a shot that was. By the way, ladies and gents, as well, there'll be more GMW this week back on Thursday. And yeah, I'm back tomorrow with GTA. The Ballad of Gay Tony returns tomorrow as well. So I'll be doing that again tomorrow. 7 o'clock UK time as well for that. So don't miss it. That's right, Ballad of Gay Tony. Hopefully I can get through a bit of it, and a good bit of it as well next week. This week as well. Because like I said, I was going to do it last week. Couldn't do anything. And I'll let you know either tomorrow or Thursday what I'm doing as far as Saturday goes. Because, what they call it, because I might be doing GMW Underground on Friday this week. Not Saturday, Friday. So we'll see what happens. So we'll see what happens on Friday. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm still thinking about it. I mean, I kind of do want to go for personal reasons as well, mostly. And plus, there's a match on there I desperately want to see at the EPW show. I kind of want to see Valkyrius and Tiny Iron one-on-one. I actually want to see that match. The rest I'm not really bothered. But yeah. I kind of want to see that match as well. Extreme Rules, folks. Snap mate. Driving the fist. This is not fun. EC3 looking for a TV championship opportunity. I have my idea of who I want to win, but like I say, would it happen? Who knows? Ow! You might win if he keeps doing that. Ow. And 1% down. Beautiful clothesline from hell. One. Only one count. There's that move that he beat Bryan with at Dynamite 1 night episode. Night 1 episode 1-2. He gets a 2 count here. Beautiful head scissors. Oh, beautiful face bust there as well. There's that running elbow. And that's a shame because I was going to say the Extreme Rules. What happened there, but anyway. Double arm underhook suplex. And he still had the chair in his hand. And it seems that Evil Joel has broken his arm. It's Evil Joel has broken his arm. Even though he's still picking it up. He hits him with a sledgehammer. The one-arm Evil Joel gets the one. Gets a lion soul. He gets a 1. He gets a 2, but doesn't get a 3. This game. It's, what can you say about this game, folks? What can you say? Like, seriously, what can you say about this game? Oh my god, this game is a piss take. And my finishing move. Move to the midsection. DDT, kip up. Oh, there's the leg lock. He's tapped out many people with this, even OJJ for some reason. No. Damn it. Kind of wanted him to tap out there, Joe, to be honest with you. Cover. And Daniel Bryan wins it. Bryan Danielson wins it. Yay. Let's go. Joel must have passed out to the pain of that. And that sucks, ladies and gentlemen, that leg lock. That leg lock is on a par with the local lock and maybe the chicken wing. And that is no joke, that leg lock. I'm not even going to lie. That is no joke, let me tell you.
Here is your winner, Daniel
KO.
Bryan.
Cullivan. Thank you for the host on that one. KO, baby. Appreciate the host. Right, folks. If you buy me some time, we can move into the second half of this episode as well. Just buy me some time. And, ladies and gents, we'll be right back right after this. Bullying in any form and any negativity is not welcome in this stream. Any negative will be dealt with, any bullying will be an instant ban. This is a positive stream / community and none of that is welcome. Please enjoy the show. fate of Bryan Danielson is now. What's in store for this man at Living for the Glory? We're about to find out. What is the fate of this man? We're going to find out now. He's going to call me out. Apparently he feels sorry for me. Whatever. Yep, here I come. He's called me out. VQ Stealth, what's up, man? Thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. I just noticed that there. I'm like, what? Thank you for the raid. Let's go. VQ coming in with that raid. Appreciate it. Oh! I appreciate it, man. Shout out. VQ. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You're scared. Oh, he thinks I'm scared. Okay. Okay. The biggest thank you as well. I just call you biggest. Makes it easy for me, do. But thank you for the follow. Like I say, I'm not very good at pronouncing names at times. Even though I think I'm not good at pronouncing names, and then I pronounce the name, and it turns out it's the right pronunciation. So, but I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to butcher names. So, biggest thank you for the follow on that as well. But thank you for dropping by. Hope everybody is well this evening. We're into the second half now, so we're coming close to the end as well. I will be back on here tomorrow with GMW. I'll be back on GMW again on Thursday. It's Tuesday and Thursday, but I'll be back tomorrow with GTA. Wow. Ability to speak, ladies and gents. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with GTA. The Battle of the Gay Tony returns tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. Actually, it's had a week hiatus because last week I wasn't here. On Tuesday because I was working. I had a work commitment. And I did GMW back-to-back Wednesdays and Thursdays of last week. So, I had GMW back-to-back Wednesday and Thursday last week. And back tomorrow with Battle of the Gay Tony. And I hope... I'm tempted to come on at 6 o'clock just so I can get some hours in. And try and make up for lost time on the game. I don't know. I'll let you all know. We'll see what happens. But I will be here tomorrow no matter what with the Battle of the Gay Tony. So whether it's here at 6 o'clock or even at 7 o'clock normal time, we'll see. Like I say, I might want to start an hour early just so I can get some time in. Yep. It's bad enough I got Hulk Hogan on my face. I don't read no stupidity. You think I'm afraid of you? I don't think so. So I'll tell you what we're going to do then. Here's the deal. Bryan Danielson wants to get cut. Okay. I can't wrestle him at Living for the Glory because I'm wrestling Hogan. And I'll be sorting Hogan out later on this evening in the main event, believe you me. So here's the deal. Bryan Danielson is now the #1 contender for the World Television Championship. December 11th on Underground, he will get his opportunity against Big Amish for the World TV Championship. But at Living for the Glory, he is also going to wrestle at Living for the Glory. And his opponent is not me, because I'm already busy that evening, but I'm going to feed him somebody else. Living for the Glory, it will be Bryan Danielson, one-on-one with Goldberg. There you go. G-So, what's up, man? Another first-time viewer in the chat, a guy who I've checked out quite a bit as well. Like I said, December 18th, I cannot wait for this to be ended. I love doing GMW, but this game is a pain in the ass, folks. And on December 18th, I end it all. That's right. The series will be ending. GMW will return in 2K22 as well. Right. Three-way dance. This is elimination rules. Just working man. Work being a little slow. I appreciate workers and lurkers, guys. 99% of my time are people who come into my stream at this point usually are working anyway. So I appreciate workers. And how am I? Yeah, I'm all right, man. Like I said, a bit of a rough couple of months, but slowly getting back to normal. I'm just trying to figure it all out, to be honest, what's to do, and hopefully get 2021 over and done with and start a new year with a bit more positivity. A little hint, I know I've mentioned this quite a bit on stream. You work 6 days a week. Wow. You work 6 days a week. Monday to Saturdays. Yeah. I've lost 2 family members in the space. October was literally the worst month of my life, quite frankly. You'll be in and out, bro. No problem, dude. Take that business. 6 days a week. Hopefully I'll get something good next year. At the end of the day, right now, I just want this year to be over and done with. I've lost 2 family members back to back in October of this year. I just want this year to be over with, man. I mean, don't get me wrong, 2021 has been an average year. I'm not going to lie. But I'll admit, 2021 has just been that much better than 2020. Because 2020 was a suck job. But, I mean, 2021 was an average year for me. But, yeah, it kind of got ruined towards the end, especially in October when I lost 2 family members back to back, pretty much. And like I say, I'm just trying to figure it out. Hopefully on Thursday when I have my phone call from my therapy, my check-up phone call, hopefully it'll be okay. Hopefully. Keyword hopefully. I mean, we all lose family members from time to time, folks, but 2 family members back to back like I've done. You know, I just can't figure it out. I really can't. You know, people are trying to get me involved in their routines and everything, and I appreciate it. I'm not denying that or discombobulating that in any way, shape or form. I appreciate it, but, you know, you want to do things your way. Talk to a lot of people about it, and they don't get it, and I don't expect them to. Like I say, I'm not asking for sympathy, it's just facts. you know, at the end of the day. But life sucks, ladies and gents. And like I've always said, appreciate what you have today. It might not be there tomorrow. Maniac.
And his opponents, first from Blackpool, England.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with this guy.
450 pounds, Maniac.
What match can I give him at Living for the Glory? Because I think he deserves to be at Living for the Glory, despite how much of a pain in the ass he's been all season. I think he does deserve to be at Living for the Glory in some capacity. But who can I get to face him? That's the thing. Who would be a good opponent for this guy? That's the thing. I don't know who would be a good opponent, but I know one thing is for sure, ladies and gentlemen, that Living for the Glory, Billy Paragon one-on-one with Hollywood West.
From New York, weighing in at 206 pounds, Hurricane.
Billy Paragon. So three-way dance, folks. Maniac. Billy Paragon, Maniac, and Hollywood West. Boot to the midsection. Full Nelson. Little preview here, ladies and gents, what you're about to see, because these two are going to wrestle at Living for the Glory. Former tag team champions. And now, probably now, former tag team partners. Are going to go at it at Living for the Glory. Backbreaker. That boot to the midsection. Head scissors. Cover. Or not, that's fine. Boot to the midsection. Spine buster. Toss, that's an arm bar, forearm rather. And there's a spear. Right hand and right hand. Oh. breaker. Oh, there's the leg lock. Right hand. Boot to midsection. Knee. And there's a spear for Paragon too. This time it's a cover though. Only one count. West wouldn't mind Paragon getting eliminated first. Trust me. Rake to the eyes there. And of course, that world famous low blow. Oh. Backbreaker. Excellent backbreaker. And hip toss, roll through into a knee. And we're going to see what we're going to see from the top here. Oh, the frog splash! One for the cover. Is that it? Nope. Paragon just kicks out of that. Paragon. Oh, and an elbow. Boot to the midsection, no. Going for a choke slam, does not get it. Paragon. Suplex. West up on top. One, no, not even a one count. Well, one count, not even two count, I should say. Oh, the ring boot. Good grief. Paragon now. I think Paragon's about to fly, folks. Oh my. And he sure did. Paragon flies and takes out Maniac. The pinfall must be in the ring though. Paragon gets back in the ring. Paragon and Maniac wrestled for the world title this season at Highway to Hell. Paragon shocked the world by making Maniac tap out. Oh. Maniac shock. His version of the shell shocked. Cover. Paragon could watch. 1, 2. But West kicks out. A little bit hair pulling there, but whatever. Oh, and West got run over too, but Paragon took the brunt of it. And a spine buster. Boot to the midsection. Head scissors. Double arm underhook suplex, sorry. Head scissors, what the fuck. Paragon outside, holding his breath. Maniac stomping the teeth in of Mr. West in the corner, Hollywood West. Paragon back in. Paragon gets thrown out to the outside. West wants Maniac, is what he wants, but Maniac comes hold of him, and this is a Maniac shock. And Maniac, Paragon does not have to break it up. 1, 2, and West is eliminated. And I bet you Paragon got a kick out of that. Oh, straight kick there from Maniac and a very unique hip toss. Kick to the back. boot. Oh, and it hits his leg lock even. Fuck. Oh, and they're dead. That's a Russian leg sweep. Whoa, and there's the knee. Cover. Wow. What a feather in the cap for Maniac. Oh, double clothesline. Running clothesline is what I meant to say. Wow. All the combinations, though. Combinations from Paragon. Paragon bringing the fight to Maniac. Oh, Paragon stomping the hell out of Maniac. I think West has pissed him off, I swear. I like that bit of fire there from Paragon there. Paragon now. I don't know what he was going for there, but Paragon. Oh, great counter. Boots in the midsection. And an 8. And Paragon put this man away. I don't think he's going to do it with that. 1, 2. I don't think he's going to do it with a knee. Straight knee to the face. That don't work for him. Hip toss. 1, 2. Only a 2 count though. We're going to see the chicken wing. Ah, called it, didn't I? Paragon heard me. Yes, we are. You made this tap out on the highway to hell. Will you do it tonight? No. Paragon gets thrown to the outside. I called that. I called that. That might be one of Paragon's signature moves, folks, but it's deadly. Trust me, ask Maniac. Maniac lost his chance at the world title to it. Paragon needs to hit that knee again. That knee strike. Hit that knee strike again. There you go. Cover. Surely he's beating him. 1, 2, 3. Paragon wins it. And that has got to rip Hollywood West apart. But Billy Paragon, look at that. Look at that from Paragon.
Here is your winner, Hurricane.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it, folks. Paragon gets the victory. Hogan gets the victory. Good grief. Hogan can fly, folks, as you clearly just saw. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Somewhere backstage in the locker room, Hollywood West is probably ripping everything that he's seeing in sight, because his now former tag team partner just won the three-way dance. And yes, it's Hollywood West versus Billy Paragon. They're living for the glory in a grudge match. What a fight. But big win. And now Amish has a bone to pick with Mr. Viking. Yes, Viking has already had some issues this evening with Mr. OJJ. Them two meet at Living for the Glory. But apparently Amish wants in at Living for the Glory. So I don't know what he's got planned. Also, match has been made for December 11th, ladies and gentlemen. December 11th, Underground. It will be the last ever show, by the way, on 2K20. It will be Bryan Danielson versus this man for the World Television title. And also tonight, been announced, Bryan Danielson goes one-on-one with Goldberg at Living for the Glory. And I better get my notepad up. Fucking pad. Right, I better get my notepad up and write all these matches down. Where's that bloody notepad? Where's the notepad, folks? Where you at? Windows Associates and the notepad. Right. So, GMW Living for the Glory. Right. So we have Bryan Danielson. Versus Goldberg. Living for the Glory. Just announced tonight. As well. Also, Living for the Glory, we have OJJ versus the Viking for the World Championship. Okay. Amazing versus Dragon Queen for the Women's Championship. Also, as well, Amanda Drake and Mercedes. Can't forget that. Versus Mercedes. Hell in a Cell. Yours truly and Hulk Hogan. This is Hulk Hogan. Oh, and Paragon and Hollywood West, of course. Versus Hollywood West as well. Hang on, let me just check my desktop, just in case I've missed matches out. So yes, the Viking. These two were in the last. They were in the last. What they call it? These two were the last two, if you can believe it, at the Ring Madness pay-per-view. They already competed earlier on in the evening for the World TV title. Amish beat the Viking, became World Television Champion. Yeah. So at the moment, ladies and gents, at the moment, boom. At the moment, as it stands, there are 2, 4, 6 matches made for Living for the Glory. As well, 6 matches made for Living for the Glory. Bryan Danielson one-on-one with Goldberg. OJJ, the Viking, for the World Championship. Amazing defending the women's title against Dragon Queen, Amanda Drake, and Mercedes inside Hell in the Cell. Yours truly one-on-one with Goldberg, with Hollywood Hogan, Hulk Hogan, whatever you want to call him. The main event still to come tonight as well, by the way, and Billy Paragon one-on-one with Hollywood West. So, yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. So yeah, pretty much on that one, folks. Is it me, or is what they call it starting to be a little OP on adverts, man? Seriously. But anyway, I digress. I think I'm going to do this. And I think I'm going to do it next Tuesday. Not this Thursday, next Tuesday. I think I'm going to have these two wrestle again. These two wrestle again one more time. It won't be for the World Television title. But, yo, what up, OJJ? I don't think it'll be for the World TV title. However, I don't think it'll be for the World Television title. But I'm thinking these two need to settle this issue. Because Amish is unhappy about what happened at Ring Madness. He was that close from winning back-to-back Ring Madnesses. Or becoming back-to-back Ring Madnesses going into the Living for the Glory. Because last year he won the world title Living for the Glory. No worries, OJJ. But at the moment right now as it stands, it's OJJ versus the Viking Living for the Glory for the world title. I think what I'm going to do then next week, not this week, not this Thursday, but next week, I think I'm going to do this. Yeah. I think I'm going to do this next week. How about we have a preview of, a somewhat preview of Living for the Glory next week. OJJ, the Viking, and Big Amish in a three-way dance next Tuesday. If, and only if, Amish wins, if Amish wins that three-way dance next week, I will make Living for the Glory a triple threat match for the GMW World Heavyweight Championship. If Amish wins. Big if. Okay? If Amish wins. Okay? Just to let you know. Big if Amish wins. Okay? Big if Amish wins. But anyway, Masked Terror, the now former Hardcore Champion, just to let you know, Masked Terror, the former Hardcore Champion, goes one-on-one with Ray Wolf. Now, Ray Wolf beat Vota yesterday. And now I'm going to test him here against the now former Hardcore Champion, who is probably pissed off at the fact that he's no longer a Hardcore Champion. But this feud with the Lobos ain't gonna end, it seems, between the Dangerous Alliance and the Lobos, because nothing was settled at the Dynamite show. Okay. But nothing was settled at that Dynamite show. Nothing was settled. So now, you know what? I'm going to make that three-way dance on Thursday. Next Thursday. Not this Thursday, next Thursday. That three-way dance can be on Thursday. Because a week from this Saturday is the final installment of Underground. Okay? The final installment of Underground is December 11th as well. And don't forget LCW as well, December 12th. So yeah. We will see. We will see. I kind of want to do something with LCW as well. Have an LCW World Title match or whatever, or do something cool with LCW. But I can't do anything until December 12th's over and done with. So that's probably going to be a last minute thing. Also, coming up after this match as well, who have I got to face? Hogan. That's right. It's kind of a pick your poison week between me and Hogan. Okay, since he basically pulled my punk card last week. So that's fine. It's going to be me and Hogan at Living for the Glory. This week, today, it's my turn to pick an opponent. And I've got one. The main event. This Thursday will be Hogan's turn to pick an opponent. It better be good, let me tell you. So if you want to tune in on Thursday to find out who my opponent is, who Hogan's hand-picked opponent is, oh boy. Should be interesting, though. Masked Terror, the now former hardcore champion, like I said, lost the belt Saturday on Underground to Mr. Owe, of all people, even though he got eliminated first in the three-way hardcore rules match. It was a three-way dance. He got eliminated first by Hannibal Black, and Mr. Owe beat Hannibal Black earlier on this evening. So yes, Mr. Owe is your new hardcore champion. Loses the world title opportunity, doesn't win the TV title, doesn't even win the tag titles, but wins the hardcore title. So, he wants something.
From Oakland, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Ray Wolf.
And I think I'm going to make a match as well for December 11th. And it's not going to involve the Lobos versus the Dangerous Alliance. So I'm going to make a match that I kind of want to see. The Dangerous Alliance against the Fallen Disciples. That's right. I'm going to make that match for December 11th as well. The final Underground as well. Hopefully I'll have some more matches made for Living for the Glory as well. But the matches coming up at Living for the Glory that are scheduled for Living for the Glory are as followed, if I can find it. If someone could friggin' find it for me, please, and let me know, that'd be greatly appreciated, which I do. And yeah. So, the matches that are made, 2 matches have already been made for tonight. I forgot what the other one match was. I'm pretty sure I made another match. Oh, yes, of course. How can I forget? 7 matches are made. I forgot. And you're going to love this, guys. I'll tell you right now. I forgot. How can I forget? I am a moron, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, there are 7 matches being made this evening for Living for the Glory. It is Bryan Danielson one-on-one with Goldberg. OJJ defends the world title against the Viking. Amazing defends the women's championship against Dragon Queen. Amanda Drake versus Mercedes inside Hell in a Cell. yours truly one-on-one with Hulk Hogan in what could prove to be a great match. Billy Paragon and Hollywood West, former tag team champions, collide in a grudge match. And just announced tonight as well, Colleen Masters one-on-one with Ronda Rousey. That's right, Ronda Rousey. Colleen Masters and Ronda Rousey one-on-one as well. So, and I tell you this right now, folks, at the pace this is going for Living for the Glory, I think this could be 2 nights. I'm pretty sure this could be 2 nights. And if it is 2 nights, or if it turns out to be 2 nights, Living for the Glory Night 1 will be on Friday, right here on the Twitch channel, Friday, December 17th. Living for the Glory, December 17th, and it will kick off at 6 p.m. UK time. Not 7 p.m., 6 p.m. UK time as well. Night 2 will kick off at 7 p.m. on December 18th. And like I say, it's going to be good for night 2 of Living for the Glory. For me at least, because I work on that day, but I work early in the morning. My shift doesn't start until, I would probably think 10:15 max, and then kick off at 12:30. Something around about that, but it kicks the match that's scheduled that day. It's always against Bournemouth, and it kicks off at 12:30. So that's what I'm saying. So I'll be out of work by after 2:30 max. So unless something comes up, of course. So like I say, it will be on that weekend. If you somehow don't get night 2 on the Saturday, it will be on the Sunday, guaranteed. If you somehow don't get it, but you will get night 2 on the Saturday. So it'll be December 17th and December 18th that day. And then after that, there'll be no more streams from me until 2K22, until 2022. There'll be no more GMW streams until 2K22. But there'll be no more streams from me until 2022. And I'm more than likely going to return January 3rd, 4th maybe, for more streams. I make my return January 3rd or 4th. It's one or the other. All depends what I feel like on the 3rd. I might make it a week after, actually, I don't know. I might have an extra week, if you know what I mean. But we'll see. Like I say, we'll see how things go. Hopefully I'm not too busy in the early in the year thing. I know I've got some podcasts coming out as well, early doors. But yeah. At the pace it's going, it's more than likely going to be 2 nights at the rate it's going. I want to keep it 1 night, try and do a big show, but there's just matches I want to do. There's like matches I want to do on there. And like I say, with the booking as well. And like I say, there's already been 2, 4, 6, 7 matches. There's already been 7 matches. So yeah, there's already been like 7 matches, so we'll see. But yeah, I'll be back on Thursday with more GMW. I'm back again tomorrow with more GTA. And I'm more than likely going to be on Friday with GMW Underground on Facebook. So, like I say, it's more than likely going to be Friday. Because Saturday I'm going to work. And then I'm probably going to get out of there full time, maybe 5 o'clock, whatever. I'm probably going to get out of there and then go to, what they're called. Go to wrestling show. There's a wrestling show up there. And plus I want to talk to the boss at the wrestling show as well. I was talking to him last match, so I want to try and get a word with him during the show. So we'll see what happens. I'll message him later, just to let him know. What a left hand that was. Power of the punch in that. Looks like Ray Wolf's getting friggin' run around like a ragdoll this week. Yesterday he beat Votto on LCW, but today Mr. Mas Terra seems to be getting revenge on his cohort, Votto. And yes, if in case you don't know, Votto is the newest, or was the newest member of the Dangerous Alliance. Talk about goddamn. That left hand took his head off, but stupid referee. 1, 2. The freaking shoulders were right in front of you, yet you still run around like a tit. Good grief. Freaking shoulders were right in front of him, yet he still runs around like a complete tool bag. Good grief. Good God. That's the fairy tale ending as it's known, but that's the Wolf's Den. 1, 2, and oh! Ray almost gets a victory there. He needs to maintain the composure and stay on Mas Terra. That's what he needs to do. Maintain his composure and stay on Mas Terra. Easy said than done with this big son of a... Like I say, he's the former hardcore champion now. As well, former hardcore champion. Oh my. Oh. And yes, Mr. Mas Terra can be a little clumsy, but he wasn't clumsy there, folks. He's usually clumsy with that and the diving headbutt off the top rope. But he wasn't clumsy there. That is a chokeslam. And that is probably the waste of time taunting. You haven't beat. You need to go and taunt him. Good grief. Referee deserves that. I don't care what anyone says. Referee deserves that. Fucking two of them. No! And apparently Mas Terra's OP. Well, we knew that anyway. Anytime the referee gets knocked down, especially in this game with these refs, it's a good day. Edge takedown. Oh, here's that move again, the crossbody. And he hits it. That hurts. I don't mind telling you. 300 pounds coming at you there, ladies and gentlemen. And that slam move. Warning him out. Look, why doesn't he go for the cover? You have him beat, you tick. Oh my God, no. Dear God, don't let this be the headbutt. For Mas Terra's sake, at least, please. Oh my God. I don't know if he hit that or not. Did he really hit that? I don't know if he did. Oh, he's going for it again. Why does that remind me of Ric Flair when Ric Flair goes up to the top rope and then gets thrown off the ring? This guy's a tool. What the f... Now he goes for the cover. Fucking hell. 1, 2. Choke slam. Or terror slam. Or moron slam. Or whatever the hell you... Oh, what the... Oh my God. I swear Paul Heyman's backstage ripping his hair out, or what's left of his hair. And even Evil Eyes as well probably think, what's this big goof doing? Why is he going for the cover? Oh my. Oh, rain of concrete. And I will never bask in Mas Terra's glory, let me tell you. But anyway. One thing's for sure, Mass Terror ain't limitless. I'm just saying. Anyway, I digress. I think these two just want to brawl now. Oh, and a Hurricane Rana from Ray. The former World Heavyweight Champion. It's a 20 count, folks. I would have been pissed if it was a 10 count there and they stopped the match, right? I'm just saying. I would have been pissed with that, let me tell you. They put him in the friggin'... Because they put him in the ring post. This is the elbow. There you go. That's what I was looking for. Yep. Pick your arm up, you prick. 18. Get him back in the ring. It's alright, Ray. Just let him back in. Watch yourself, Ray. Yeah. Kick to the back. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Take your face off with that thing. Beautiful counter from Ray. And master that power advantage. Oh my, and a pop-up uppercut. And another counter. Excellent counter. Boot to the midsection. Wolf's Den. And he hits it. Is that it for Mass Terror? 1, 2, and 3. Ray wins it. Hard-fought match. And Mass Terror only got himself to blame on that one. Fucking tool bag. Oh my. What a kick that was. Mass Terror's only got himself to blame on that one. And I swear the Dangerous Alliance back then are thinking, what the hell are you thinking? But Ray Wolf gets a big win. Not only over Vota yesterday on LCW, but he's also beaten Mass Terror. This guy holds a pinfall victory over now 3 members of the... I say 4 members as well, it's Evil Eyes. But 3 members, the 3 big men of the Dangerous Alliance. Mass Terror, Brock Lesnar, and Vota. Wow. Right. Just a little FYI as well, guys. As well. There's your main event for Living for the Glory right there. In all its glory. Wink, wink. Yeah. Dejo killed 3 members of the Dangerous Alliance. But that's your World Heavyweight Championship main event for Living for the Glory. More than likely, at the rate it's going, it's probably going to be night 2. If I decide to make it night 2, we'll see what happens in the next week or so with matches that I make. But like I said, there's already been 7 matches already made for Living for the Glory. So OJJ will defend the World Heavyweight Championship against Viking, but will it be in a triple threat match? Will it be in a triple threat match? We'll see. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what the hell is going to happen in that. But, yeah. And also as well, guys, this Friday on Underground is the penultimate episode of Underground. When I say penultimate episode, it's the second from last episode of Underground. So, enjoy this. Screw the Viking indeed. But will he be the World Heavyweight Champion? And living for the glory, we will find out. Like I say. But I'm sure Big Amish has that same saying as well. And there he is, folks. My hand-picked opponent for Mr. Hulk Hogan. An old nemesis. It's Sting! Sting is back. I'm in his corner tonight. And yes, it will be Hulk Hogan one-on-one with Sting in the main event. So yes, like I said, screw the Viking. I'm sure Big Amish feels the same way. So yes, December 11th on Underground, the final Underground of the season. It will be Big Amish defending his World Television title against Bryan Danielson. That's right. Yes, OJJ's old nemesis. Well, old friend of me, I suppose. Sting. He's going to go one-on-one with Hulk Hogan momentarily. And I'm something in store for Mr. Hogan on December 11th as well, which you might want to think. I might even do it a little bit early. Depends how much Hogan pisses me off between now and then. Speak of the gate. Here he is now. It is Godfather versus Icon at Living for the Glory. It is me, the Godfather of the Mafia, taking on the Icon.
California, weighing in at 251 pounds, Hollywood, Hulk Hogan.
I suppose you can say I'm playing the part of Vince McMahon, aren't I, really? You know, WrestleMania 19, the boss versus Hogan. Me versus Hogan, you know? But unlike Vince McMahon, I will beat Hogan at Living for the Glory. Well, I plan to beat Hogan at Living for the Glory. There he is. And believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, Hulk Hogan is a former GMW World Heavyweight Champion. And believe it or not. He lost that belt to Pushman Martinez, who cashed it in on him. And the fans are cheering Sting. They want Sting. Quite frankly, I'm cheering Sting. It's Hogan's turn to pick an opponent on Thursday as well. So yes, probably the main event for Thursday. It'll be me against Hulk Hogan's hand-picked opponent. Oh, and DDT. Oh, the knee. Right to face. Come on, Sting. Yep. Hogan knows all the tricks of the trade. Last year at Living for the Glory, Hogan beat Loco. Last year at Living for the Glory. Put Loco in his place in his way of losing the leg drop. I dread to think what he's going to do to me this year, but that is a match. It's Godfather versus Icon at Living for the Glory, ladies and gents. Yeah, the show that I made famous. I made that show famous. You may have made WrestleMania famous, but Living for the Glory is my WrestleMania, so. Suplex. methodical, but Sting gets back up. Hogan, an elbow. Hogan, very good suplex. Loving the suplexes at the moment as well. Hogan. One, two, three, four. Bounce his head off and give him a headache. Cover. Or not, that's fine. Oh, the right hand. There you go, there's the knee. Come on, Sting. Oh, a shot to the gut from Hogan. One of the biggest feuds in WCW's history is right before your eyes here on GMW television. Excuse the yawning, I'm very tired. I'm not tired of the show, I'm just tired in general. I don't know what it feels like to be one of my cats. Anyway, suplex again. He's loving them suplexes, is Hogan. Sting rolls to the outside. Come on, Sting, fight. Come on, Sting. "20 count rules. Come on, Sting. Oh, hits there. There you go. Busted Morbid. Come on, Sting. AEW Sting, by the way. Taking on an old nemesis. Come on, Sting. Hogan with the lucky counters. Belly to belly super as opposed to body slam there. Oh, come on, ref. Had the Sting splash in my arse, man. Kick it. Look at that. Come on, Sting. Powerbomb works, but I would have preferred a power driver there. I'm just saying. Oh. Come on, Sting. Yeah, there you go. That works. Oh, and concrete too. That works. I wish he'd done that in the ring, but whatever. I'll get him back in the ring, hit the Scorpion Death Drop, and boom, boom, boom. Goodness. Elbow to the back. Come on, hit that Scorpion Death Drop. Scorpion Death Drop. Over. Come on. Boots. Shots to the sides. Boot to the midsection. Come on, Hogan. More. Come on, Sting. Goes for DVD, doesn't get it. Hogan hits him with elbows. Apparently Hogan's vigilal in takedowns, apparently. Oh no. Body slam. Leg drop. Oh, good criminy. One kick out, Sting! Damn it! Lucky son of a... Okay. I guess it's over to me on Thursday. Okay. Okay. It's over to me on Thursday. Okay. 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 Look at that. Tombstone on the outside. If only he did that in the ring. I don't know why he didn't go for the flame in there. God damn it.
Here is your winner, Hollywood.
Ah, you lucky son of a...
Hogan.
Me with my disgusted look on my face. Well, I guess it's Hogan's turn on Thursday. Who am I going to face? Wait. No. No, I'll believe it when I see it. Sorry, I'm just getting word. No, I'll believe it when I see it. Baloney. That's who I'm facing on Thursday? That's who Hogan's picked? Is that what you're telling me? I kicked him out with GMW, and there was a reason that it's for one. I don't give a damn if it's for one night only. Oh, and I think Mr. Hogan has just made this match, or this feud between me and him, personal. It's when you think you get rid of somebody, ladies and gentlemen, they always come back to haunt you. Damn you straight to hell, Hogan. You've just made this personal. Are you sure? Are you sure about this? Oh, great. I don't give a damn if it's for one night only. I'd go rid of that punk. Alright. I'll wrestle him on Thursday if it's Hogan's handpicked opponent. Hogan's going to regret this. I can tell you right now. Anyway, OJJ and the Viking one-on-one. They settled some issues. Though the issues started. And yes, it's going to be them two living for the glory. Big win in the four-way dance for Dragon Queen. #1 contender. Wrestles amazing at living for the glory for the women's title. And yes, Amanda goes one-on-one with Mercedes inside Hell in the Cell. At living for the glory. Hopefully to settle this feud once and for all. Mr. OA beats Hannibal Black. Kind of pleased about that, to be honest with you. Colleen Masters and Alicia Cole did not get off because Ronda Rousey attacked Colleen Masters, and it's been announced tonight that Colleen Masters goes one-on-one with Ronda Rousey at Living for the Glory. Yes, you heard me correct. Ronda Rousey, Colleen Masters, Living for the Glory. Bryan Danielson is now the #1 contender for the TV title, and December 11th, the last ever Underground, it will be him and Big Amish, whether Big Amish likes it or not. I got into a little confrontation with him because it's now me. I've announced tonight that it's going to be Goldberg versus Bryan Danielson at Living for the Glory, whether Bryan likes it or not. Paragon gets an impressive win in a three-way dance against Hollywood West, the man he meets at Living for the Glory, and Maniac. Big Amish gets into a confrontation with the Viking, and yes, at the moment right now, it's looking like a week on Thursday, it will be Big Amish and the Viking and OJJ in a three-way dance. And if Big Amish wins, he's in the triple threat. That could change though, but we'll see. We'll see what happens between now and then. Ray Wolf gets an impressive win, even though he was dominated most of the match by Mas Terra, but he got an impressive win over him and took advantage of Mas Terra's stupid mistakes. And as you saw there, Hulk Hogan versus Sting, and yes, Hogan has made this extremely personal with the opponent that he's picked. I know who the opponent is. If you want to know who the opponent is that he's picked for Thursday, you're going to have to tune in, folks. You're going to have to tune in on it. I know who he's picked. I cannot believe he's done this. And I tell you this right now, he will pay for it. I will take care of his hint on Thursday, and he will pay for what he's done. I promise you that. He has made this personal. This was never been about personal. I was just testing his waters and everything, but now he's made this extremely personal. and I'm going to get him. Hogan, you've made the biggest mistake of your life doing what you've done. And on Thursday, you're all going to find out what he's done, and I promise you this, I'm going to make you regret what you've done. Trust me on that. So, I cannot believe he's done that. And like I said, even though I got rid of the guy to begin with, I can't do nothing about it because he's brought him back for one night only. Even if it's for one night only, you know, I can't do nothing. It's his hand-picked wrestler. Like I say, tonight was Sting. I brought Sting in. Hogan's picked the guy. And I cannot believe he's done it. And like I say, he's going to regret it, let me tell you. He is going to regret it. Oh my days, man. Right. That's about it for me. I will be back on Thursday. Like I say, guys, you want to know who it is? You want to know who is going to fucking get it? I suggest you tune in on Thursday, folks. Cheers to everybody who's came by. Let me go through who has just come by. OJJ, hope to see you again on Thursday. Loco, hope to see you again on Thursday. And guys, I hope to see you again on Thursday because you don't want to miss it. Let me tell you. J Soul, thank you for dropping in as well. VQ Stealth, thank you for the host. Thank you for the raid as well. I appreciate that very much. KO Living, thank you for the host as well. Thank you for dropping by. Who else? Follow Games FC, thank you for dropping in. First time chatter. SB 1987, you are done. Thank you very much for that. It's Trippy Flow. Thank you for dropping by as well. I'm getting a lot of new people in today, and that's what you get when you support other people as well. You get them into your establishment as well. But yeah, I'm gonna hand you over to somebody, guys, who I've met, who's a good dude. He really is. He suffers from Tourette's, ladies and gents, so bear with him when he speaks to you and that. He has a disease, he has an illness and everything, but he's a fucking good guy. He's a, like I say, I'm just making sure I spelled this correctly, ladies and gentlemen, otherwise it's going to be an absolute clusterfuck. Right, so let me get this statement out, just making sure in there. And yeah, guys, hope to see you guys tomorrow for GTA, because GTA Ballad of Gay Tony is back on tomorrow. But on Thursday, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to know who the opponent is, I suggest you tune in on Thursday, folks. Yeah, tune in on Thursday. You're not going to miss it, okay? And then it'll be the next installment as well for that on thing. But until then, guys, I'll see you tomorrow for the Ballad of Gay Tony. Peace!